Rest in peace. Oh no. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. I gotta clean my countertops. It's like if you just leave one little grain of rice out here, it'd be like a little tiny ass grain of rice. Okay? Ants. Just everywhere. Can ants even eat rice? They just be on the one little area. But still. And y'all, I'm a real ass content creator, so there's no editing, there's no none of that shit. Okay? There's no none of that shit. Y'all gonna see me wipe these damn countertops. That's what you're gonna do. Rest in peace. We're gonna start our reading in just a second, y'all. I be feeling like somebody's mama. I tell y'all, I got the mama energy now. Some of y'all could be mothers, okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, some of y'all could be mamas. You be like, close that motherfucking door. Letting my motherfucking air conditioning out. That might be how I talk to my kids. I don't know. I don't have children right at this moment. But I'm not gonna lie, I may talk to my children like that one day. Don't be opening up that motherfucking door, letting the motherfucking air conditioning out. And who was you talking back to? I'm practicing, y'all. YouTube about to piss me off. Okay? Don't piss me off, YouTube. Let me have a good Friday the 13th. Shout outs to all my divine feminine energies. It is, in fact, Friday the 13th. So, yeah, maybe when I have... I'm not going to continue the toxic cycles, but I think that's a universal thing. I think even in this high council spiritual realms, it is a melanated divine feminine goddess that is cussing somebody out and telling them to close the door because you letting the air conditioning out. I feel like that's a universal experience. I don't think that is just limited to trauma. Anyways, you guys, I play Punjabi up in the lobby. I play Punjabi. All right, so we're gonna start our live. Y'all know how we do it. Thank you guys for joining my live and everything. Okay, I can smell the spell work in the air. So shout outs to my girlies that get down with the get down. Shout outs to my practitioners. Shout outs to the ones out there doing the hoodoos. Let's go ahead and collectively agree that we're not doing it on each other. So my other divine feminines, you have nothing to worry about. We over here getting the patriarchy. And that's what I heard when I knew that today was Friday the 13th. I heard hex the patriarchy. So you already know it's some brujas out there that's hexing the patriarchy. In fact, they are. Indeed, they are. Okay, it's some sirens out there that is getting a motherfucker's money. They getting that man money right now. I'm telling you, the direct deposit is hitting the bank account right now. Okay? And I will always support that kind of feminine energy. Get your money. Get your money. And listen. It's some divine feminines out here that are not fully awakened to their divinity or their femininity maybe. And you afraid to ask a nigga for some money. don't care if that's your brother, your daddy, or a nigga you fucking. These niggas don't be afraid to ask for our emotional labor, our time, our love, our care, our nurturing, our knowledge. They don't be afraid to ask. Go out there and ask that motherfucker for some motherfucking money. Quit fucking playing. Ho, is you cool? Did the sense get knocked up out your head? Ask that nigga for some money. And if he can't give it to you, drop that nigga. All contact, no contact. Delete the number. It could be your uncle, daddy, sister, brother, cousin. If you can't ask that motherfucker for some money and they asking you for your time, they telling you, smile, queen. Why your face look like that? Because I don't have no fucking money from you, nigga. That's why I ain't smiling today. We finna have church up in here, y'all. Don't get me started. Now, before we get deeper into the message, it's your girl Killer K, aka K Love in the building. Hey, tell me how you doing. Also known as your Sovereign Celestial Emperor, Empress, Empress, also known as your Cosmic Sovereign Celestial Judge. And we will be doing Cosmic Court tomorrow. I'm not all the way right in the head, collective. Now, I'm here to give y'all the spiritual messages, but I be fighting my own battles. I be fighting my own battles. So I'm not all the way right in the head. So you could get cussed out today. It is Friday the 13th. The witches are hexing today. Just so you know. And nobody is safe out here. So be careful about who you talking to and how you talking. Okay? Now, we're going to get started with calling or shielding our energy, okay? We're going to shield our energy, and then we about to act a motherfucking fool. And then, but then we're going to call back our energy, and then we're going to even act more of a motherfucking fool. Because, nigga, if you ain't hitting me up today, talk about some, listen, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from a nigga that didn't say, is there anything I can do for you today? Like, that's what we're losing in the culture. We're losing the true masculinity. Why are you hitting me up talking about nothing? My life costs money to live, baby. If you're not contributing to the good life, what are you doing? Okay, so boom, we finna shield our energy. Because, yeah, I don't care if it's your, like I said, your brother, your daddy, your uncle, your grandpappy, or a nigga that you sleeping with. Why are you hitting up collective and asking them dumbass questions like, what you doing? Where you at? Nigga, I'm where the money be. Where are you at? I don't see you here. I'm looking. I'm where the money at, nigga. The fuck? Anyways, so we're gonna, told y'all I'm not all the way right in the head, so I need y'all to kind of follow along. Okay. And by the way, I am from Oakland, California. Shout outs to Oakland. Shout outs to the Oakland rally that they had. Just shout outs to my town, y'all. Love that for y'all. I'm from Oakland and Berkeley, to be honest, though. And that's a long story. And if you ain't got no money, then you don't need to know nothing about it. Okay? We're going to shield the live, though. So I want y'all to visualize in this hand, which would be your right hand. It may look like your left hand. I don't answer questions, bitch. I'm sorry. Why are you asking me questions? You don't need to know how old I am. Nigga, how much money you got in your bank account and how much of it is you gonna give to me? And if the answer is nothing, then you get nothing from me. How about that? Fuck up off my life. Bye. Anyways, we're shielding the energy, you guys. Okay. So I want y'all to visualize a blue flame coming out of your right hand. All right. And with this blue flame, you're going to use this to shield and protect your energy. This is the flame of Archangel Michael, okay? Archangel Michael, understands? All right? You're going to protect your home, su casa, su dinero, su familia, y everything. A todos, okay? Your home, your family, your man, your woman, your boyfriend, your girlfriend. But I've specifically, feel like we need to be protecting ourselves and the divine feminine energy, okay? Let the motherfuckers fight for themselves. Every man for themselves. Women, my feminine energies, do you hear me? Yeah? Okay, boom. We deserve protection today. So this blue flame is that if anybody is trying to dig their little dirty, grimy ass fingers up in your business, asking questions that they don't need to fucking know, that energy gets burnt the fuck up to a crisp. They get crispy up in this bitch, okay? Yeah, so anyways, that's what the blue flame does. And if people want to give you beautiful energy and give you money and give you kindness and good energy, things that you can actually benefit from because you give so much to the fucking world already, then the blue flame will allow them to come in to give, to pour into you, right? But if they coming in to be a nosy motherfucking monitoring ass spirit, broke ass bitch that want information and don't want to give you nothing in return, bitch, you getting burned. The fuck? Okay, boom. So now we did that. And the thing about it is, I told you, I'm not all the way here. I'm here, but I'm not all the way here. You feel me? So somebody gonna feel some sort of way about it. I suggest you move accordingly, move around. Because I told y'all they hexing hoes today. Okay? They not playing. I is they and they is I. Anyways, in this hand, okay, yeah, yeah. In this hand, you're gonna visualize the black flame. Okay? And this black flame cloaks your energy from hating ass bitches, hating ass motherfuckers that don't want to support your goals, but want to know how you do what you do. You see, some of them even left alive. They had to go. They was up in here digging for information and got burnt. Okay, they feel a little spicy. It got a little hot. Okay, but I want you to use this black flame to cloak the energía. Okay, energía positiva solo. Okay, solo. ¿Está bien? ¿Sí? Okay. So, you're going to use this to cloak your social media, your bank account, where you live, your location, your family, your relation, all of that. Because who needs to know that? Who needs to know that? Not these dusty assholes. Boom. Now we're going to use the violet flame to lock it in. Okay, the violet flame is going to lock in energy. I mean, lock it in. These hoes can't see shit now. Now they trying to pull your wig off. The wig is secured, baby. Okay. Now we're going to do a little pre-shuffle. Then we're going to call back our energy. Because you hoes thought that we wasn't calling back energy. I call back energy every motherfucking live. I call back energy 2 to 3 times a day, baby. You don't play. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Now, I feel like, yeah, you feeling yourself. You in a good energy collective. The sun is out. The birds are chirping. Okay. Maybe you are somebody that likes to be alone or stay to yourself. Maybe you going outside and having a good time. Okay. Thank you, baby. A lot of people love the vibe. I love it too. Okay. You're healing. And like I said, the real divine feminines is cutting motherfuckers off from the titty milk today. And you might get your ass whooped along the way. Anyways, I feel like you're releasing a lot of attachments here. I feel like you are pausing to appreciate the good energy here that the divine mother goddess Sophia has provided upon you, okay? I feel like you're not sitting up in the energy worrying about what these broke, busted, and disgusted people is doing. You are being thankful for what you have. Some of y'all is speaking the fuck up. You tell them where they can go if they don't like some shit. And they shutting up too. I feel like you breaking free and there's boundless possibilities. So maybe you're breaking free from social norms. Okay, maybe you're breaking free from family traditions that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you're breaking free from the good girl or the good guy social conditioning. All you gotta be is your motherfucking self. If you a mean ass bitch, then that's how Mother Goddess made you. She didn't want you to be nice to these hoes. They never deserved it. Okay? If you're a nice person, you can be a nice person. But there's social norms. I feel like you're breaking it right now. You're breaking the matrix. You're breaking the programming, okay? It's like you're doing something a little bit unexpected, okay? And I feel like your intuition is on point. You got eyes in the back of your head. That's why motherfuckers know not to approach you any certain kind of way. Because it's not going to fare too well, okay? So I feel like you speaking freely, you being freely. I do feel like it's some people that think that you crazy, and they probably should think you're crazy. If that's what they think, then that's what they need to think, to stay the fuck away from you. If you think I'm crazy, that's what you need to be thinking, because you don't need to be in my energy. My energía, positiva, okay? It's positive energy over here. So if you're negative energy, melojos y malvados, you don't need to be in my energía, okay? Period. So I feel like you letting some stuff go. You letting something be what it is. Okay, you're listening to yourself at this time. You're making some choices here. Bold choices, actions, and decisions, okay? That's what I feel. All right? Now, I also see you hustling. Some of y'all, listen, no face, no case. Y'all hustling. Now we got some real, and I like this energy. I like this energy, collective. I like this energy. I really, really like this energy. What I like about this energy is I'm seeing some real raw divine feminines. Some ones that are integrating their shadow aspects. You know, these are the women that smoke cigarettes and spit on men. These are the ones that have tattoos, they cuss, and they drink like a sailor. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. So you're welcome. Come on in the chat. Come on in the chat. You're welcome. Those kind of feminines, listen, divine femininity is not limited to the beauty and the all that shit. The divine feminine is also a motherfucker that go to war for their babies. They will war for their children. They will fight for their family. Okay? Okay? Smoking the ganjas. Them is the kind, you're welcome here. Some of y'all is really keeping your hustle private. I don't know how you make your money, but listen, I'm not judging. You could be on the post shaking ass. You could be out here you could be, listen, on your Cardi B shit. Shout outs to Belcalis. Okay? You could be on your, you feel me? I ain't judging you. I feel like some of y'all is keeping something private, whatever you do. Now this is, and then I also see that for some of y'all, somebody got a black eye. Who hit you? Who hit you? Who hit you? Who hit you? I saw somebody with a black eye in the spiritual realm. Who hit you? I need the name, first, middle, last, and date of birth. And don't worry about it. They will never hit your ass again. Okay, so there's some different energies coming up with the divine feminine. Anyways, I feel like y'all's energy, y'all got some sort of new opportunity or you got a hustle going on. Somebody here in the energy that's seeing this, I don't feel like you got a black eye right now, but I feel like you've been abused. Okay, and we're not going for that. We're not going for that. We're not going for that. This could be emotional abuse as well. This could be somebody here that when you need to wake up for work the next day, they on your motherfucking your ear whispering about some nonsense, talking all loud, trying to wake you up out your sleep. It could be something like that. Yeah, spirit is not playing with them, and I'm not playing neither. Okay? So you don't gotta tell me. I already know, shorty. I saw the black eye. And it would be your, they're reading very specific. It would be your left eye. So this could just be abuse in general. Or this could be somebody that actually punched you in the face. We sock motherfuckers around here with a sock full of frozen nickels. Bitch, I dare you. Yeah. And this could be spiritually. I sock hoes spiritually with a sock of frozen nickels. Okay? This could be somebody that you have divorced from already, and they're going through karma. So whoever abused you, and the abusers, and the crazy part about people who abuse people, they got the nerve to want to sit around and keep watching the people that they abuse, trying to monitor the narrative, trying to make sure that they don't speak out and say something. We gonna talk about it, and we bringing up names and everything, because when you're speaking the truth, you're absolved from any punishment. You're speaking the truth. The only punishment is losing motherfuckers that was never supposed to be in your life anyway. Okay? Yeah, I feel like you starting to move me. You starting to tell the truth. Yeah, it's a motherfucker. It's somebody here that abused you that is watching to see if you're going to tell on them. I'll tell on all my abusers. I'll tell on every single last motherfucking one of them. I bring that shit up whenever the fuck I want to. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So you is speaking the truth about something. Well, Spirit, let me know when you want me to start telling it. Let me know. Because I'm really activated. Broke niggas talking about I'm really activated. Pussy ass decapitated. All I did is fuck this bitch and now he mad at me. If you can't be here. Lame nigga asking why ho, cause we here. Alright, so yeah, we got some real sovereign divine feminines. Some heavy hitters. We have some divine feminines that come from a bloodline of war. Like they never played with nobody. So some of y'all, you got some Caribbean up in your blood. Okay, you could have some African Americano. Okay. Some of y'all got Cuban, Haitian, Dominican. Okay. Some of y'all got some Salvadorian, Ecuadorian, Guatemalan. Okay. Some of y'all got some Jamaican. Okay. Some of y'all got even a little island, Martinique. Okay. Madagascarian. Okay. Y'all got some of that. And these energies don't play. They beat up motherfuckers. Like, it's street justice. We ain't waiting for the popo to come, baby. No policia. We are the street justice. Okay? So, yeah, it's damn near giving cosmic court how I just did that. This is just a vibe check. So, I feel like the divine feminine is acting the fuck out. The divine feminine is chaotic. Like, there's some of them is doing they loving light. Some of them is meditating and doing the sound bowls and the crystals. And others of them is out here being some YNs. I'm not even finna lie to you. They being some YNs, okay? They out here being loud, cussing motherfuckers out, telling motherfuckers where they got them fucked up. They ain't giving no fucks. Like, I fuck with them divine feminines. I fuck with all my feminines, okay? Let's just be real. But I fuck with my sovereign divine feminines that get down. Like, you beat up a whole grown-ass man if you have to. Smack a motherfucker upside their face and ask them to say something. Say something. I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. So we're channeling a lot of the divine feminine energy, but we about to call back our energy though, for real. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, some of them is they're hexing these hoes. They're hexing the patriarchy. Today, right now, as I speak, they're doing it. There's no doubt about it. It's happening in real time, okay? They doing that work. I'm just letting you know, stay the fuck out the way. Be nice to the women today. Be nice. Okay? Because they're not playing. 13. Somebody could leave up out here. It could be some slow singing and some flower bringing. Okay? They're doing it. And I see masculines doing it too. I see masculines doing that shit too. So you could be like a little fluid, or you just tapped into your divine feminine energy. I love that for you. I see that the energy is shifting and changing. We are in Pisces season. Some of these divine feminines is relaxing. So we just getting a report about the divine feminine energy. Okay? Some of these divine feminine energies say, I don't have time to be arguing, talking, or loving on a motherfucker that don't care about me and ain't put no money towards my bills. I don't answer questions. Nigga, you ain't give me no money. I talk to motherfuckers that pay me. My time is not free. 13. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all, your spirit guides is right now too. They roll out. Dum, 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 dum. Shout outs to my girls that's in gangs. I hear girl gangs. Like, y'all still carrying the legacy. Now, do I condone unnecessary violence? No. But if that's how the fuck you grew up and that's where your family come from and that's some shit that was passed down, do what you gotta do. They still carrying that shit out. They still standing by the laws of the land. Lord have mercy. All right, shout outs to my femmes that's too cute to fight. They too cute. They don't want to break their nails or get their weave. They want their weave to stay on. Shout outs to my natural girlies. Hair is natural. Skin is natural. Nails is natural. Shout outs to all my divine feminines. Okay, some of y'all could be going on vacation or planning a vacation. And shout outs to my divine feminines that's in bondage. You with a broke ass motherfucker. That's bondage. Release her immediately. I pray for your immediate release. Free her. Free her from the ghetto. Okay? Shout outs to my divine feminines in the ghetto. Shout outs to my divine feminines battling addiction. Okay? You fighting for your life. You got children. Shout outs to y'all. Alright? Shout outs to all my divine feminines. Shout outs to the ones out there working them. Okay? When I say working them, like, I be working them bitches. Working them bitches. Hey, Wizzy F, baby, the motherfucking quarter bitches on my dick. Like, my name is Harry Potter. You working them. You is Harry Potter. You're Hermione Granger at this point. Okay? We're going to call back our energy now, and then we're going to get started in the message. I know y'all probably like, what? I'm activating. Okay, I'm activated. And I'm activating the divine feminine energy. Because a lot of the divine feminines, they be sleep. And it's okay. Get your rest. You know, get your beauty rest. You don't lift a finger, my precious. But you got to wake the fuck up in the spiritual realm. It's a whole war going on out here. They fighting to limit the rights of what we could do with our motherfucking bodies. And last time I checked, Mother Earth is a divine feminine planet. How the fuck is somebody from another planet gonna come on here and tell us what we gonna do with our shit and our resources. Absolutely fucking not. Freeing my divine feminines from bondage and hexing the patriarchy. Now, let's see what's going on here. We gonna figure out what's going on. Just stay tuned. We finna call back our energy. Okay? And we gonna do it different. It's Friday the 13th edition. Shout out to my divine feminine black cats out here. That's a double entendre. Anyways, I call back my energy from all brokies, abusive men, abusive patriarchal systems, warlocks, okay? Incubus and succubus spirits. Anybody that told me I couldn't be the woman or the feminine that I am today. Family members that tried to block and limit my divine feminine energy. And all other systems of oppression and abuse upon the divine feminine. I call back my energy transmuted, transmitted, healed, and whole. I call back my energy for my current manifestations that align me to my future manifestations, okay? And my future timeline. I call back my energy from all contracts, written and verbal, in this lifetime and any other motherfucking lifetime, where we were under oppression, bound, chained through marriage, through motherhood, through birthing, breeding, any form of slavery, any form of oppression. I call back my energy now. I call back my energy in the form of liberation, living a soft girl life, not having to work as a means of survival, but being passionate and thriving. I call back my energy in the form of any broke ass buster in my way is getting cleared. Any masculine energy that thinks that I should smile at them for fucking free, I call back my energy in the form of getting their money. You want to smile from me, baby, and I want money. I call back my energy from all male gold diggers laying up on a woman. I call back my energy in the form of I will be taken care of. The divine feminine is going to be taken care of. I call back my energy from any racism, discrimination of the goddess, that it will now transmute into being accepted in all higher places that people did not even expect for us to go. I call back my energy in the form of abundance, money, prosperity, joy, peace, happiness, and anybody that harassed the goddess. I call back my energy in the form of divine justice, jail time. Because since you want to be a bitch, you might as well go into jail and be somebody's bitch. By my divine decree, so mote it be. Okay, boom, we done. So now, I call back my energy from male-centered feminine energies as well. By my divine decree, so mote it be. I revoke access from any monitoring spirits, any broke ass niggas that want coochie but don't want to cough up the cash. They want the feminine energy, but they don't want to water the motherfucking seed. Your access is revoked with my divine decree, so mote it be. What's the energy looking like? Okay, so boom, it's getting hot in here. Okay, maybe y'all getting a little naked or something. It's getting hot. Yeah, I'm hearing a cackle, like somebody is cackling, somebody is laughing. The laugh is diabolical. What's up, Alexis? I feel like you're stable in your mental energy. Somebody here is trying to act like you're mentally unstable, but that's because they're being conditioned by a system that removes you from your own divinity and your own nature, okay? Excuse me. If you want to do questions, yes, I am doing questions. You got to send a super chat, though. I do have my super chats on. We'll do questions. Oh, yeah, I call back my energy from any patriarchal systems, digital, online portals and systems that don't want to pay creators what they're worth. I call back the energy in the form of cold, hard cash, because we're going to get it one way or another. By my divine decree, so mote it be. One question is $26.99. Do with that information what you will. Okay? We'll do questions at the end, though, honey. So let's see what's going on here. What's going on? Yeah, I see you stepping into your energy here. Yes, we don't give a fuck about people calling us crazy. One thing you can't call me is dumb or stupid. You can call me crazy, but you can't call me dumb, motherfucker, or stupid. Tell me about, yeah, we got new moon. Okay, so what's going on? There could be a new moon coming up here, or a full moon, or a new moon. One of them. They coming up pretty soon. Maybe like on the 17th, 16th. Maybe it's coming up like soon, this weekend. I haven't checked. Okay, so I feel like you seeing, yeah, selfish energy. You starting to see that somebody is selfish. Be aware of selfish energies, ego-driven and superficial. This could be somebody here that is coming in with this halfway ass apology energy. This could be, I feel like, and I'm not shading my masculines. We love our masculines, but we don't like these toxic masculines. And there is definitely toxic feminines. Don't get it twisted. We don't like none of that shit. Stay the fuck away from us if that's what you want, okay? But I feel like Spirit is trying to let you know that you're being yourself. And I feel like it's a group of people here that were selfish to you. And I feel like these energies are coming back in just wanting to apologize. Gemini energy. Like they switching up and bitching up. And I feel like these were energies that tried to attack your abundance and your expansion. And I feel like this shit is happening to them. Your spirit team is attacking somebody that was attacking you. And they are facing the harsh truth. Okay? Yeah, I feel like there was somebody here that was attacking you selfishly. Mars was selfish. This was somebody trying to dominate you or control you because they don't like that you make them feel a certain way. Okay? They don't like that you make them feel small. Is it your intention to make them feel small? No. Is it a personal problem that they need to go take to their therapist? Abso-motherfucking-lutely. 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 Your spirit guides is here, I'm seeing, in your vibe check. Your spirit guides is here with that divine protection. Okay, they said enough is enough. Oh, yeah, they doing some shit. Your spirit guides is exposing somebody. I see sun with moon. Okay, so something is definitely getting exposed, and this is why people are apologizing for coming at you for no fucking reason, because they are getting exposed. Do you hear me? I'm not talking like, you know, they told a little white lie and now they got it. No, I'm getting like their deepest, darkest secrets. The thoughts that they think that nobody can read into, the energy that they think that nobody can see, that shit is getting exposed. And your higher self could be, yes, I'm hearing somebody is leading the charge, but I'm also getting the exposures because you're just living your life and being yourself. Somebody is swinging. They swinging in the air. They mad. Pluto energy. Because you've released something and you're healing at this time. Because you don't feel the need to fit into a certain demographic. Because you don't feel the need to be socially conditioned. Because you're going to pop off at the mouth whenever the fuck you want to. Or because you're in a space where people cannot get to you. They cannot harm you. They cannot send people to you because you're not in the same dimension and reality that they're in. Somebody here is mad about that. Okay? Because you look deeper with a motherfucking magnifying glass and then spotted out some inconsistencies in a motherfucking story. Because you're receiving some sort of proposal. Because you looking deeper into some shit and you cracking the motherfucking code up. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of people that's about to be exposed right now. They're going to expose themselves. It's up to them if they want to do it. Now, some of them may try to propose things to you, come towards you, trying to, you know, make things right or whatever. Either way, I feel like you're in this positive energy. You have a positive outcome and you're stable. So it doesn't matter what they bring you. They don't have to bring you anything. You're going to be okay. These motherfucking patriarchal systems that tried to say that they was going to dominate and control your finances, they don't have to pay you, but you're gonna get paid. You're gonna get paid. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. Get the fuck up out of my way. I'm gonna get paid, yeah. Give me my moolah, la, la. And this is not just paid in money. This is energetic. You're going to get paid for the energy that somebody siphoned and drained from you. This could be from early childhood. When you was a motherfucking baby, they was siphoning energy. And this could be other aspects. This could be deeper, darker aspects. This could be sexual assault, abuse, neglect, abandonment. That is a way of draining someone of the confidence and love that they deserve, right? Somebody wanted your ass to go crazy so that they would have a reason to get sympathy from others. Or somebody wanted to paint you as if you're not mentally well. Okay? And they're suffering that consequences. And I'm hearing male-centered women. So this is not all aimed at masculinity. This is not an attack on masculinity, because masculinity would first and foremost understand the emotional reaction. I understand why you mad at a lot of motherfucking men, because these men out here is shady. Ask any man who has a daughter. Any man who has a daughter, what is his number one thing that he's protecting his daughter from? Other men. So they know what it is. But this is not just focused on men or masculinity. This is focused on male-centered women, female narcissists that think that throwing their sister under the bus and competing with their sister, that's not a feminine trait. Competing with another woman is a toxic masculine trait. Okay, because it's enough of these motherfuckers in the world. Okay, it's enough of them. It's enough. There's enough of them. So for you to try to compete, now this is not, I'm seeing dynamics in regards to mothers competing with their daughters about a nigga who will fuck you and your daughter and your sister and your motherfucking grandmama. Okay, so that's what I'm talking about. That energy. Now we understand there are sovereign masculines that will love and support the feminine and protect them and hold them and let them be who they are. So we're giving space to that as well. But what I'm talking about is you are being warned right now that as you are emerging out of some sort of isolation or out of some sort of period of deep reflection, there are energies that see that you're rising. They see that you're glowing. They can feel it. It's not even what they see with their eyes sometimes. They feel this energy. They feel your warmth radiating. It's a lot of motherfuckers right now. It's cold as shit. It's brick outside. It's snowing. They looking at you. You in a tropical ass environment, drinking motherfucking coconut juice and sipping pina coladas under the cabana. Yeah, they see that your reality is not the same. We are not the same. That's what I'm getting. So let's look into this energy here, because Spirit wants you to take this seriously. Spirit is also saying, like, listen, yeah, you know, we gonna handle a lot of your lightweight. We gonna handle a lot of your battles, and you do get to rest. But once we get the fuck up out this retrograde, it's time to get the boots on the ground. It's time to strap up, gear up, because we're going to war, okay? And this is spiritual war. Whatever you see happening in the news, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about spiritual war. Okay? So get your rest, get your beauty sleep, get real cute, get real pretty, put your nails on, your eyelashes, whatever the motherfuck you gotta do. And then when we get out of this retrograde, as we head into Aries season, get ready, because we're going to war in the spiritual realm. Tell your ops to strap the fuck up. Okay? Because my ancestors invested in the war. Okay, yeah, so that's what you may be seeing here. You're getting signs about something. Listen to your intuition. If your intuition tell you to get to work, if you are a practitioner and your intuition tell you that this motherfucker needs to be wherever the fuck they need to be, put them where they need to be. We're not sparing the ops. Why would I spare somebody that if they got the chance to put a sword through my motherfucking heart and end me, would do it in a heartbeat? Why would you spare your enemy? So yes, I feel like these are some warrior feminine, divine feminine energies coming through, saying we getting ready to go to war, y'all. And it's not about crying. It's not like crying is a form of going to war too, because let the divine see their motherfucking child, their divine princess, their divine prince crying. Oh yeah, you finna wake up the dead, okay? Los muertos is finna come about their grave, okay? And they gonna fuck a motherfucker up. Somebody right now is being haunted. They paranoid as fuck. Damn near need to be admitted. Damn near going 5150. Cause your ancestors ain't left their ass alone since. Okay? They don't play about you. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, I feel like somebody could be trying to cast over you. Hilarious. I laugh in the face of the enemy. I laugh. Cause who did you think you was? You know magic is a feminine energy, right? Witchcraft, magic, brujeria, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is a feminine energy. And it comes from the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. It comes from the water. 343 on the clock. Okay? So anybody using magic against you that is in toxic masculine energy, hyper masculine energy, abusive patriarchal energy, that shit already not finna work. Because the source of whatever they're using, even as manipulated and perverted as they make it, It comes from the divine feminine. It comes from the dark cosmic mother. That's where all of it comes from. You know, Lilith was the mother of all demons, right? Some of these motherfuckers just want to go back to mommy, okay? They want big mama, okay? Let's see what's going on here in your vibe check. So we're going to break this shit on down. We're going to break this shit on down. Tell me about signs, secrets, and cautions. Okay, somebody here, there's something that you need to do. Spirit is telling you. It's something that you need to do spiritually, whether it's a spiritual cleanse, throw that motherfucker in the freezer, whatever it is that you need to do. You're justified in doing what you need to do. Now, I'm not for, if people really is mentally deranged, you need to talk to your spirit guides. Okay? For some of y'all, I feel like this is more like reversal energy or working with the sea, working with the ocean. But the ocean and the water energies, it doesn't matter like who you are. They're going to see you clearly. So if you come to the water with a fucking hateful ass heart and you want to throw somebody in the river or the ocean which is unjustified, the water is not going to honor that. One thing about the water is, yes, you can manipulate a lot of things. You can use water magic, ocean magic to manipulate a lot of things, but you cannot manipulate the water itself. You cannot manipulate the sirens, las arenas. You cannot manipulate them. That's why they're so feared. That's why people run to patriarchal religions to fight against them, because those are the ones that will never be manipulated. You cannot manipulate that. That water, you cannot manipulate that. Water beings, you cannot manipulate them. One, they're very adaptable. Two, all of the shit that you're using is something that mother taught you. Your mother taught you that. All right? So I feel like there's something where spirit is saying, yeah, it's time to tap the fuck into a cups. Some of y'all have already connected to the water. Some of y'all have already done water rituals. Some of you guys are doing whatever it is that you're doing right now as I'm speaking. Okay? That's what I'm getting. So I feel like be aware, because there is, and some of y'all is getting your money. Okay? Some of y'all is transmuting all the negativity, all the shit talkers, all the drama starters into cold hard cash. Bitch, you could keep giving me your energy. And it's going to keep turning into money, home. You're going to keep paid, and it's just going to be a forever. So some of y'all are doing water magic. Oceanic magic is also very, very powerful, because the ocean is forever. The ocean is forever. Okay? The waves are going to wave forever. The current is going to current forever. Also, oceanic magic is money magic. You ain't getting no money if you ain't involving the water and the ocean in it. Okay? We are made up of water. We are also water beings. Okay? So what I'm seeing for you too, go to the ocean and give your offerings. Go say hi to Yamoja and Olokun. Because that is why you have what you have. Now, you can give it up to a false god and say, well, this false god is why I have what I have. But guess what? The false god is also the reason why you don't have what you want, or why you have certain burdens. Like, we getting really deep in this shit. Water energies and feminine water energies are sovereign. You cannot control them. They'll fuck around and grow some feet and come up on the land and walk down on a bitch. You understand? They can't be controlled. Okay? They cannot be controlled. They just can't. Just like the sovereign feminine energy cannot be controlled. When a bitch is going off, okay? And I say bitch with all due respect, because sometimes you got to step in that bitchy energy to make a motherfucker understand. They don't understand when you're being nice and loving and kind. So you got to be a bitch, okay? But when a bitch is going off, motherfuckers know not to bother. Don't touch me. Don't tell me to calm down. They know you cannot control that feminine. Unless you really got that true masculine energy. Okay? That's how you can calm them down. You just give them a hug. You hold them and let them cry. Eventually, they're going to stop fighting and they're going to cry. Okay? But you can't make a divine sovereign submit to anything that they don't want to go along with. You can't. You cannot. And you cannot manipulate them, because they taught you the fucking game. The game came from a woman. So all these men out here saying, oh yeah, I like to play games with women and I do this and that. It was a woman that I guarantee you, a woman taught you that shit. She taught you how to talk nice to what the fuck you want. She taught you that shit. So you can't run game on the coach. Justice. I'm also getting this energy where you need to be aware that people is going through their motherfucking karma right now, whether it's open or hidden. So you need to be aware that if you don't want nothing to do with that shit, stay the fuck away and tell them hoes to stay away from you. Okay? Spirit is getting your lick back. Yeah. Somebody here was playing with spirits and shit. Oh, best believe they getting that shit back. These divine feminine energies ain't playing in all forms. They want their respect and they're not asking for it. Okay, it's respect me or get disrespected. Okay, so right now some people's egos could be feeling some sort of way here. People feeling some sort of way. All right. Let's see what the fuck is going on over here with Mars and selfish. We ain't doing none of that. Tell me about Mars and selfish with apology. Oh yeah, it's a lot of people here that want to make things right all of a sudden. They see that they getting their karma or they see that what the judgment is. Tell me about this Mars selfish energy with apology and collective vibe check. Yeah, these are energies that are trying to slowly creep their way back in. But I feel like you've given them no time, you've given them no attention. These are energies that want to heal now because they're getting their ass whooped in the spiritual realm. Ace of Swords, tell me I'm fucking lying. If I'm lying, I'm flying. All right? So these are energies here with Mars and selfish. Now, I'm also getting, okay, aside from this, I'm picking up about the conditioning that we have against each other as divine, sovereign, feminine energies. We have conditioning against each other. The conditioning could look like another feminine is getting rewards and recognition for something that you have been struggling to receive or that you wish you could do. And I feel like Mother Goddess is like, we're going to hold space for y'all. The ones who actually want to heal and want to acknowledge that part of them. So this could be something around jealousy. Okay. If you see another feminine winning, it's a win for all of us. A win for one is a win for all. If you see somebody shining, living their life, getting their bills paid, living the soft girl life, it is a reflection. Like we talk about water. Water is a reflection. So when you look in the water, you're seeing a reflection of yourself. Okay? And some of us have maybe, well, I won't say us, but at times I've had distorted reflections. So you see another woman, whatever she's doing, whatever frequency she's at, that's a reflection to all of us. All of us could be out here going crazy, fucking shit up, and all of us could be in our soft girl era, and all of us could be done. You know, all of us have the ability to be whatever you see in another woman. Every single one of us. So if you see a woman who is in bondage to a broke ass man, like that man is holding her fucking hostage by the ankles, chaining her to poverty, that is a reflection of a version of you that you could have been. Okay, that's a version of you that you could have been. You could have been with a broke ass nigga. If you see a woman going off on her baby daddy, cussing that nigga out, that's a version of you that could exist, that may exist. So I want you to know, whatever spectrum of it is, if you see a woman shining and doing her thing, or if you see a woman going off, it's a reflection. And so, you know, send her some love. If she going through it, because that's a version of yourself that you're actually sending love to that version of yourself. If you see a woman breaking some sort of generational curses or accomplishing something that has never been seen before in history, celebrate her. It doesn't matter her color, her ethnicity, how old she is, where she came from. Celebrate her, because that is you celebrating yourself. Now back to these bullshit bald-headed ass motherfuckers. What's this Mars with selfish energy? Yeah, you know that somebody was trying to create a conflict that you had to heal. You know that somebody was interfering with your shit. And now this motherfucker want to switch up and bitch up. Yeah, because the tower, you didn't transmuted that energy. So I see whatever somebody was doing to cause selfish intentions, or they were doing something out of selfish intentions, you didn't brought justice to this motherfucker. You didn't brought somebody to their motherfucking knees, baby. To their bald-headed, bony kneecaps. Okay? 10 of Swords. This could have been through you killing off a version of yourself. So the karma is that I'm not going to be a dumbass bitch for you. Meaning you cannot manipulate me. Meaning you cannot get me to war against myself. Because I'm not at war with myself no more. And you can't capitalize off of my vulnerability to cause war towards the self. Because it really is energies like that. You know, somebody here is realizing that they betrayed themselves portraying you because you hold divine feminine energy. And now a motherfucker want to come rushing in, trying to build something, work on something, be friends, be family, and apologize. Now, again, we send love. We send love even to the motherfuckers that hate us. But we don't tolerate disrespect or bullshit. So tell me about these. Yeah, Ace of Cups with the motherfucking Six of Cups. They want to apologize for the past. They want to apologize. And the reason why they want to apologize for the past is because they want that past version of you. 2121. 21. Can you do something for me? Yeah. Okay, so I feel like somebody wants to apologize for the past because they want you to go back to being the version of yourself that they had access to. But in the midst of them apologizing, so somebody's trying to close out a cycle of their own karma by realizing where was the root of their karma. First, they got to realize where they started the bullshit with themselves, where they was fighting themselves. Then they have to go and look at every divine feminine energy that you disrespected. Your life is not going to blossom or bloom. It's not going to grow. Yeah. Somebody here is getting caught. Something is being revealed. This could be somebody trying to do work on you, love spell. Somebody coming to their knees. They apologizing. Please, please, please. Yeah. Somebody is saying please. So I feel like people is, I feel like somebody is caught. Somebody is going to be apologizing to you for attacking you, for going against you. Because that shit done went right back to them. You transmuted that energy here. Let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, you blocked that shit. Somebody ain't gonna let it. Spirit ain't letting up on that ass. It's a person here that thought that this shit was gonna be cool and cute. And this shit then turned from bad to worse. Yep. Tell me about just be with abundance in Jupiter. Okay, so just be yourself. You ain't gotta work too hard. You ain't gotta be somebody you know. You ain't gotta impress people. Be your fucking self. You already have abundance. 10 of Pentacles. Abundance is yours and you're stepping into that energy here. Okay, and there's been a lot of delays, but maybe it took some time here. You're the person in your family that is the alchemist. Okay, so you are destined to have some sort of reward. There's no excuse or debate about it. And I don't give a fuck how old you is, because a lot of these patriarchal systems try to make it seem like once you hit a certain age, you're no longer valuable. No, these nasty ass motherfuckers want feminines to be a certain age because they're mutable, they're trainable, and because they're young, because these niggas is nasty. They don't want to date somebody they age because they like little ass girls. Okay? Let's speak the truth about that. They be so obsessed with the feminine development. Why do you give a fuck about what your little daughter, how she's developing? I get it, that's your daughter, but you got a nasty ass mind. I just saw a video on TikTok the other day. This man raised this little girl since she was 12, and he said, you gotta leave because you 18 and you look just like your mama. But I respected that he being honest, at least that he a nasty ass motherfucker. So yeah, I feel like it's some energy where like some of y'all went through a lot of pain in your life and you alchemized it because that's the person that you are in the family. You're the generational curse bringer. Oh, I said generational curse bringer. So some of y'all is bringing generational curses on motherfuckers that did you wrong or disgraced you or dishonored you or defiled you. But y'all are the generational curse breakers as well as the generational curse bringers. I guess maybe that was not a mistake. 40 and slip. Maybe that was the truth. Okay? But people are seeing this. So all you have to do is just keep being you. Tell me about divine guidance or spirit guides, divine protection. Yeah, you got some sort of divine protection here. Moon in reverse. Somebody's secrets is being exposed right now. Their secrets is getting clocked. Their tea is getting clocked. And how is this happening? It feels like it's something that you've done. High priestess energy. This could be some deep ass shit. This could be some deep ass shit here. Like it's people here in your family that are in cults and covens. And they're being exposed. What's up, Dee? They're being exposed. Okay? Spirit is saying you don't have to carry no burdens in your heart because they're going to get exposed and they were always going to get exposed. And this feels like publicly. This does not feel like a in the community instance just per se. This feels, yeah, and these energies are still watching you and spying on you. And that's why they're getting exposed here. Because you over here meddling in business that ain't got nothing to motherfucking do with you. What collective do is none of your motherfucking business. But since you want to be over here deaf to your privacy, yeah, now you can't hide nothing. Now all your secrets, your secret thoughts, the shit that you think of is on display. Yeah, somebody is getting caught up for that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all. You're sitting in the Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles energy. So you have healed yourself, and this is manifesting some sort of blessing in your vibe check. Your vibe check is very checkable. Thank you, Dee Dee. Appreciate you, Lovey. And we will do questions at the end. If you guys want to send to get a question, it's $26.99. Okay, but I feel like you connecting the dots. You're connecting with other energies, deities, divine feminine energies, and they bringing justice, baby. Justice. They're bringing justice. They bringing karma on that ass. Okay? I'm telling you. Tower. Tower with the Knight of Wands. These systems got to go down. They going down. Let's see what's coming towards you in this energy here. What's coming towards you in this energy? In this new energy. There's a lot of self-love as well here. You've been really loving on yourself here. I love that for you. You've been really like taking care of yourself here. Yeah. I can't wait to be a mama. Baby, I'm finna be one of them mamas. I already know what kind of mama I'm gonna be. I'm gonna love my children. They gonna get whatever the hell they want. They gonna be spoiled, okay? And I'm gonna talk just like a mama too. Close that motherfucking door. You letting out the air conditioning. I'm gonna talk just like that. But I'm gonna love my babies. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be none of that trauma drama bullshit. You know? Some of y'all are meant to be mothers. Okay? And that's what somebody could have been trying to attack, your reproductive organs. Scorpionic energy. They was trying to attack your genitals, trying to give you diseases and shit. Uh-huh. Trying to make you feel like you're not lovable. Oh, yeah, baby. You gonna be a mama. Yeah, you gonna be a mama. That's the one thing that they never want you, because you're in a very, very spiritually powerful energy. When you tap into motherhood, that's why they try to weaponize motherhood. Right? But when you truly tap into motherhood as a whole, that's the most powerful energy a divine feminine could be in, is being a mother, being pregnant. All right. It smells like peaches. Somebody named Peaches just found out I'm pregnant with twins. Okay, Amber, congrats, but baby, keep that on the low. Protect your womb, protect your energy, baby. Congratulations. But protect your energy. Now, you in a protected space, but don't be telling everybody. If you know a motherfucker hating, don't tell everybody about you being pregnant. You in a protected space. I shielded the live. Okay? You got an aunt named Peaches? Yeah, I'm hearing somebody named Peaches. Peaches could be significant. Maybe you're eating peaches, or it's important for you to eat peaches. Or there's some sort of significance here with peaches. Could be something about Georgia. Yeah, he doesn't want it, so there's already bad energy, I know. The most beautiful thing you could be is a mother. A mother can do anything. And you have the right to say when you want to be a mother, okay? Can't nobody force you to have children before it's time. And can't nobody force you to give up no children if that's not what you want to do. If you want to keep your baby, keep your baby. If you know it's not a healthy environment and you don't want to bring a baby into some toxic shit, then do what you got to do. Can't nobody tell you what to do. That's that real sovereignty. Okay? Let's see what's coming in this energy with this, sovereign feminine energy. What's coming in? You may be a popular loner. Virgo, Aquarius energy. You're very strategic. I see you loving yourself, and that is building up more like curiosity surrounding you. You're loving yourself so more people are curious surrounding you. Okay? There are definitely people praying on your downfall, but it's making you more popular at this time. That's what you're starting to utilize energy. All the evil eyes ain't working here. Let's see what's coming towards collective in this new energy that they're in. You're not giving people your energy. It says stop giving them your energy. In this new energy, you're not giving people your energy because they're insecure, because you know who you are. So you're not giving insecure bitches a platform in any kind of way, shape, or form. There's people trying to turn these people against you. So you're not giving energy to insecure ass people. It's just, I'm sorry, but you just don't get no energy. I'm not sorry, actually. Hell, you never deserve an energy from me. You never deserve the energy from me. You can't play a player with popular girl or boys. So yeah, people can't play you. They can't put no glass ceiling over you. They can't piss on you and say it's raining. They can't tell you what you can accomplish. But I do feel like there is going to be a lot of people coming towards you. A lot of people. For some of y'all, this is even a life partner coming towards you. Maybe you are connecting with somebody already. All right. I get Taurus energy. So I feel like you really in the spotlight. You really in the field, and karma's on your side. Okay, so I feel like you're making a distinction. Capricorn, Libra energy. I mean, I do see a lot of karma, and I do see people here asking for forgiveness and wanting to make peace with you, because the seeds that they planted in their life won't grow. That it's not growing. Now, the one thing about it is, it's different when people truly realize that, yeah, I see a lot of shit going on here. It's truly different when people realize that they did something wrong and they actually can admit to themselves, I did some fucked up shit. I did some fucked up shit. Come on, Libra trine. It's different when people realize, like, I fucked over a good person and I actually want to make up with that person, or I want to make it up to that person. That's different. If those energies are coming in sincere energy, yes. But you never getting the access that you had over me. Like, yeah, it's not going back to you getting the free access. Like, that's not happening. Tell me about what's coming in with this energy for my sovereign divine feminines. What's up, everybody? Stop giving them your energy insecure because you know who you are. So it's going to be a lot of people who are going to be exposing to you this regret that they have for being in the Knight of Wands, being inconsistent, letting the spirit of insecurity fuck up things in their life. And these are energies that you haven't talked to in a while, okay? But it's like your energy is the energy of winning, okay? You learned a lesson. You successfully completed something here. But these are energies of your past. You're not going to give these people any energy. You're not. These energies have finally figured out whatever they were supposed to figure out. But emotionally, you're above the bullshit. So emotionally, you're like, yeah, no. I'm not going back in bondage. I'm not going back to a low vibrational frequency. There's going to be a lot of people asking for forgiveness here. These are people currently who ain't saying shit right now, or they're being silent. But it's going to come to a point where something is going to change with the Wheel of Fortune. And this could even be something, you know what's going to change? It's not going to necessarily be these energies. It's not really going to be that these energies decide or realize that they did something wrong. It's actually going to be that you start leveling up a lot more. That's what's going to make these energies want to apologize. It's not actually going to be that they feel bad for what they did. Or, you know, it's going to be that you survived the attempts on your life. You survived the humiliation rituals. You survived the bullshit. That's actually what's going to allow these energies to really recognize who you are, because you keep surviving this shit. And they've tried this on other people. They've done this towards other people. And the shit worked on weaker vessels. And it's not working on you. And that's what's actually going to bring the moral compass into the conversation. Is that you keep surviving through the smear campaigns, through the hate, through the covens and cults trying to throw magic at you. You keep rising and surviving. You won't shut up about it. Okay, that is what's going to let them know, like, you really are who you say you are, or they're going to see this for themselves. Okay, so yeah, somebody is going to be asking for forgiveness here, because it's like spirit is, yeah, this is like divine intervention. Yeah. I feel like these energies are trying to kind of like blow something away from you, or take something away from you, or like get you to lose out, but they don't have power here. I'm seeing here that it's something about you making some sort of decision to take a leap of faith on behalf of your ancestors or for your future. So it's like you're continuing to live for yourself, your ancestors, and your future here. Yeah, somebody is going to be apologizing because they have learned a lesson about not doing the work or rejecting the effort that it takes to build something here. All right. So you're stepping fully into what your ancestors desire for you. And you could be walking away from certain people, or you leaving these motherfuckers in the dust. Like these motherfuckers gonna try to come and make peace and apologize, and you not having it because it's Two of Pentacles energy. It's just for the moment. Okay, so you bringing some sort of legacy back in your family. This could be on your mother's side or just the matriarchy in general. You're bringing honor. You bring honor to us all. You're bringing honor back to your family. Your family did not have the honor. You may have had the family name, but it didn't have the honor to back it. Okay, so something about your family lineage was going down. And that's why your ancestors prayed for you. And that's why they're so fucking happy that you're here. As tough as it is, they so motherfucking happy that you're here. Because if you wasn't here, I guarantee you, it would have taken a really long time for honor to come back. It would have taken a long time for people to be awakened. Damn, Spirit is, I almost want to cry right now. Spirit is showing me that if you didn't come into your family, some of your siblings or people in your family, they wouldn't have had the kind of awakening that they had. Some of y'all could have a sister. You could be the oldest sister or the youngest sister. Or you have other siblings. It could be a brother, and you woke this person up. And Spirit says you didn't never get the credit for it, but you never wanted the credit for it. You just wanted to wake them up and open their eyes. So you sacrificed maybe being the golden child, or you sacrificed being accepted by your family to wake up certain people. And I feel like whoever this is, they really do love you for that shit. Because for some of y'all, you woke up to the fact that religion is bullshit. It's dogma, and it's built out of the patriarchy. It's a one big destiny swap. Why do you think it only favors the men in religion? It does not favor the women. It's a destiny swap. Okay? And you woke up one of your siblings or your mother or a family member to the fact that they were in bondage. And if you hadn't come into that bloodline, they would have still been in bondage. They would have still been believing certain things that are not true to them. You understand what I'm saying? So, I feel like this could be your sibling's higher self or one of your family members. It could be a cousin or somebody. Their higher self is like, thank you. Thank you for being my sister, my cousin, my brother. Thank you for coming into this bloodline, because you really didn't have to. You could have skipped over us. You could have skipped the fuck over us. And you decided to incarnate into this fucked up ass family to help me wake up. To do your job. You was going to do your job anyways, but you helped me wake up. I would have been somewhere under a fucking spell. I would have been somewhere thinking my ancestors and ancestor veneration is demonic if you hadn't come through. I'm trying to tell y'all. So your ancestors, they see you. Yep. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. The Queen of Cups here with the Ace of Swords. You were here to bring back the truth, and that's what you're doing. You're here to bring back some sort of wisdom that is not written in books. It knows no written language. It knows no language. It's frequency. It's understanding, inner knowing. You are bringing back some powerful ancient wisdom of inner knowing. And you're helping people move forward, even if they don't like how you do it. Even if you got to call out the Chester, the molesters in your motherfucking family. Daddies and shit that be touching on their motherfucking kids and lusting after their motherfucking kids. They may not like that. But the crazy part about it is you're breaking a chain off of them as well. You're breaking it off of you, and you're breaking it off of them. You know, the biggest secret society in the world today are people that have experienced sexual abuse and told to be quiet, don't tell nobody. And I'm going to speak it loud and clear. And I'm going to speak it for myself. I have a nasty ass daddy, and I know he be watching me. So this is especially for you. Nasty ass motherfucking daddy. Y'all want to know what he told me? So this is a daddy that I can't even call him a daddy, a father, or nothing. This is a nasty ass old man that had the nerve to abandon me and then make it seem like my mother kept me away from him. And it made so much sense when I got reconnected with him. When I first met this man again, I found him. This nigga never looked to find me or anything. I found him. The first time I'm seeing him, for the first time in my motherfucking life, this man told me, give me a 360. He told me to turn around. I want to see you. I said, what do you want to see back here? My face, and any other thing you need to see is in the front. What do you need to see in the back? This man proceeds to walk around me. I still have luggage in my hand after coming from the motherfucking airport. Luggage in my hand. Nigga did not offer to take the luggage out of my hands, but you want to walk around me like you circling some prey or something. Okay? This nigga joked and said, yeah, my grandfather, he was 75 dating a 15-year-old and laughed. Nigga, that's not funny. That's nasty. That's called rape and molestation and pedophilia. So yeah, I can see why none of them niggas talk to me, because I'm going to tell the truth every time. I'm going to tell the truth every motherfucking time. And you want to know what solidified it for me? My oldest brother on his side is in jail right now for molesting children at a school. The apple don't fall too far from the tree, and I'm going to just say that. So every single time, I'm going to let it be known. I'm going to tell it every single time. I'm going to tell it every single time, because that's behavior that has been normalized that is not normal. It is not normal to say that I am your fine daughter. Nigga, what? Nigga, what? I'm your fine daughter? What the fuck does that mean? Huh? I don't comprehend in any fucking language what the fuck you're saying, but I understand what the fuck you're saying. Cuss that nigga out from here to high heavens. Cussed him out from here to high heavens when I confronted him about what my spirit told me that he did to me when I was a little motherfucking baby. Oh yeah, nigga, you're getting told on. Since you want to watch me, you want to dig in my business, you want to send other people to ask about where I am and what I'm doing, let's tell the truth. Tell your people why you found your daughter, but she still don't want to talk to you. Well, no, tell your people that your daughter found you, and she still don't want to talk to you. She still don't want nothing to do with your dusty, dirty ass. Yeah, because you're nasty. You're nasty. And that behavior should be shamed. That is not normal behavior to call your daughter a fine daughter. That's not normal behavior to tell your daughter to give you a 360, you nasty ass nigga. So, for collective, this is what your purpose is. And it's not going to sit well with everybody. Motherfuckers are not going to like this shit. They're going to feel very offended by the fact that you're speaking the truth and you're making statements, not claims. There's no alleged over here, niggas. You did what the fuck you did. And it's not, I'm not saying this out of hate or hurt, because a lot of what people try to do is make it seem like, well, you're just hurt, and that's why. Nah, nigga, I healed my motherfucking self. Because you wasn't there, nigga. You wasn't there since the age of 5. Until I was 23. Then I found your ass and exposed you. And you knew that that's what I was coming to do. Because you never came and looked for me. You never asked nobody. You could have found me easily. You work for the fucking government, nigga. You could have did a government search on my ass. You knew exactly where I was at, and you knew exactly how to find me. But the reason why you didn't find me is because you were running from the crime that you did in the spiritual realm for sexual assault of a child, sexual abuse of a child. That's why you never looked for me. And that's why a lot of y'all daddies don't look for you, because they're running from their impure thoughts or their unpure deeds towards you. That's why they'll never look for you. Or that's why they don't like you and they put you down. And they want to tell you that your other siblings are better than you, because they're fighting nasty ass thoughts in their head. Yeah, I'm calling that shit out. Hello, happy Friday the 13th, motherfuckers. A black cat must have walked upon your path, because it's looking real unlucky for you hoes. So that's what you're here to do, collective. And people are not going to be comfortable about that. But you're still healing. You're still healing. And these energies are going to realize that they missed out on the opportunity not healing. Okay? You're healing. Three of Swords in reverse with the Five of Wands in reverse. And just because you speak with compassion and conviction does not mean that you're hurt. Motherfucker, you ain't even powerful enough to hurt me, ho. You ain't powerful enough to hurt me. The fuck? You just made me a beast. You made me go beast mode on your ass. All right? So start speaking up about people doing weird shit. Start speaking up about that shit. We don't protect abusers, molesters, and pedophiles around here. We don't protect them. We say names. Calvin Jones. Calvin Coolidge Jones. Nigga, your whole name on there. Now what? Now what you gonna lie and say? Show my aunties this video. Since y'all want to talk about what I do and oh, she's into hoodoo and witchcraft, show them this motherfucking video about why I don't fuck with you. The next time they ask, where's Kayla? Show them this video. And I hope you see this shit too. I hope you see this shit because you're nasty. You need to get help. That's not right. I don't give a fuck how many cousins was fucking each other in the backwoods, nigga. That shit ain't right. That's nasty. That's why I don't fuck with you and none of your children. Every last one of your children. I don't fuck with them. Because they would rather hide the shit under the rug. They would not call that shit out. I'm going to call that shit out, nigga. You're nasty. And you have impure thoughts about both of your daughters. And that's why your son is sitting in a motherfucking jail cell right now. Because he acted on his nasty ass thoughts. And you'll be next. You will be next, nigga. Karma don't skip nobody. This is just the beginning. It is not the end, nigga. Period. What else is coming towards my collective? Yeah, I'm seeing that your energy is going to start to take off. I'm seeing you're going to be attracting a lot of new energies. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a lot of people stuck on stupid, man. Because you ain't hiding shit from nobody. You saying names in this bitch. And when you tell the truth, you're protected. Now, if I was going around telling lies about this man, then yes, he could. Oh, yeah, and he do magic too. Oh, yeah, tell him that. Tell him how you did magic on me. Tell him how you almost taught me how to do magic on a nigga I was with. This nigga was going to tell me to tie his underwear and bury it in the front yard. But he didn't want to say that. He wanted to play mind games. He was like, yeah, so if you think you're going to get married with him, I could tell you what to do to make him never leave. And I said, what? And he was like, well, you got to make sure you're going to get married to him. Nigga, I knew what you was going to say. I'm your daughter. I knew you was going to tell me to tie that nigga's underwear and bury it in the front yard. Nigga, I'm not doing that shit. I don't want to be in bondage to no broke ass nigga. The fuck? Anyways, I see like you have energies coming towards you. You could be reconciling here. And when I say reconcile, I don't mean somebody that you dealt with before. When I say reconcile, I mean that you're coming into union with somebody on a soul level that you've known. Yeah, tell your sisters how you do magic. You love to blame it on your other friend. We know what happened to him. He burst into flames and died. Why? Because he was doing magic on people he shouldn't have been doing magic on. And you was the one puppeteering it. Tell him about that. Yeah, you read the Egyptian Book of the Dead. We know what that's about. Yeah, nigga, you're a warlock. I know that. My mother knows that. Everybody knows. You're not hiding anything. You can go to church every single motherfucking day, call the name of Jesus and all kind of shit, nigga. We know you're a fucking warlock. But you got a divine goddess, nigga. So what's a warlock to a divine goddess? What's a goon to a goblin, nigga? Okay. Anyways, collective, I see love coming in for you. I see good energy coming in for you. I see people here being drawn and attracted to you because you're helping people to heal from things that they don't want to talk about. They don't know how to talk about. But you do got a lot of people in this apologetic energy for fucking you over because you spilling the motherfucking tea. You're calling judgment on these hoes. Yeah, my daddy is a warlock who goes to church and pretends like he is a man of God. He's not a man of God. Well, maybe he's a man of his false God. But he goes to church. He has hit women in his past. He's committed every major, sin to a feminine energy that you could commit. And this is why this nigga will always forever... Oh, yeah. How's your relationship going, by the way? Yeah. Okay. Not going too well, huh? She done caught on to your antics, huh? And that's an African woman. You be wanting to fuck with the ones that will bury your ass. Them grave diggers. Okay, so your love life's not going too well. So that's why you want to be up in your daughter's business and see what the fuck she got going on. That's why you want to control all this other shit. Okay. Well, you need to control yourself and your nasty ass thoughts before you try to control anybody else. I know you're a warlock. I know you watch me. And I know you send people to ask questions about me. And you must think I'm foolish to tell them the truth about anything about me, where I am, what I'm doing, none of that. Nigga, I lie to all them hoes. I lie because a liar sent them. So collective, that's what I'm getting here. Like, you speaking your piece, you calling motherfuckers out. People who thought that they could hide from karma or that they got away with shit. They could be saying that you're mentally ill, that you're crazy. But it's crazy how these same energies see that you're going beyond any one of them. You're going above and beyond them. You're running circles around them. You're haunting them, in fact. Yeah, nigga, how come you can't sleep at night? How's it been sleeping? Sweet dreams, motherfucker. Oh, they haven't been so sweet for you. Yeah, you be getting haunted in your sleep, waking up with your nose bleeding and shit. Heart palpitations and shit. Niggas' heart don't even beat regularly. So before you be trying to cast spells on me, nigga, take care of your motherfucking health. You old as shit. You're old as dirt. So that's what I see, collective. Sometimes you have to call these motherfuckers out in the spaces that you know that they're going to come and watch you. Call them out. If somebody's coming on your page to monitor you, call that motherfucker out right then and there. Catch them where they standing. Okay? I bet you they won't go back on your page looking for shit no more. Now a whole argument finna come out. Now the whole family on that side about to start arguing. Because I didn't spoke the truth. Now this nigga finna go back and start talking about me. It wasn't even about me. Now you finna go back and say, yeah, she has mental health issues. I think something's wrong with her. She's retarded. Because I'm speaking the truth about you. Nigga, no. And tell any one of them family members, if they want to know the truth, come ask me about it. Come see about me. Because we know what comes out of your mouth is unreliable. Because you lie so fucking much. And twist things up and do word spells. Come tell them to ask me. Personally. If they got a question or a problem about anything I'm saying. And shout outs to my auntie Angela. She was telling the truth the whole time. I love you guys. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. But yeah, don't let nobody punk you. Don't let nobody punk you, collective. Peace.